Time now, 5:45 in this morning News 5. Following through, remember this number, 15.
Okay.
The city of Cleveland is gearing up for their Midway project.
It's all in an effort to make Cleveland a 15-minute travel city. The plan involves overhauling some roads and creating a premier urban bikeway, so there's safe transportation for everyone.
Our Mike Holden joins us in the studio with a look at the master plan and the impact that this is going to have on drivers, bikers, and business owners. Good morning, Mike.
Guys, good morning to you. Far-reaching impacts, but this is technically a two-part project. There's the Superior Midway and then the Lorain Midway in the future. This project, though, has really been in talks for the last decade, and the overall goal is convenience. Whether you're driving, biking, or walking, you can really get there in 15 minutes. But drivers and business owners are really wondering at what cost and why.
I mean, it could be good for like people that go to CSU and stuff.
Marco Caranta loves everything about Cleveland. But looking out at Superior Avenue toward downtown, he can't help but wonder, will the Cleveland Midway project be worth it?
If people use it, I think it's good, but who knows? We might just have all this stuff in the middle of the road and could become an obstruction if nobody uses it.
Crews plan to build a $24.5 million raised landscape median with a sidewalk bike path down the middle of Superior from Public Square all the way to East 55th Street. They have a simple goal in mind for the 2.4-mile stretch of bikeways.
Work towards creating a 15-minute city where people can walk, bike, drive, take transit to get basically everywhere they need to go in a really short distance.
David Bass, Major Transportation Projects Coordinator for the city, says Superior Avenue is a historically wide street because streetcars once ran down the middle of it. With so much open space, though, it's been underutilized for decades and overused by reckless drivers. Data showing Superior east of I-90 is the third highest corridor for fatal and serious injury crashes in Cleveland.
If we can reclaim some of that space in the middle of the roadway to help calm traffic, then also provide safe connections for people riding bikes, that would be a really great thing to do throughout the city.
Bass says the Superior Midway aims to connect folks to economic and recreation destinations while improving access for all. And while you can basically drive anywhere in 15 minutes here, not everyone has that luxury.
In Cleveland, about a quarter of households don't have access to a car.
Fatima Fisher and Flamon Solo own and operate a mobile clothing business called the Go to Tire. But getting drivers to safely pull over has been tough since so many people speed up and down the road.
If a car just driving real fast, just going through, but if you see somebody like on a bike or something, or a scooter, they can just be like, hey.
They're eager for a potential boost to theirs and other businesses in the area.
It probably will help. It will help because people have enough time to really take their time and look and come and talk and, get off their bike.
The city says safety is a top priority with the raised landscape median and sidewalk level bikeway, which will also include new traffic signals. All right, so construction starts on the Superior Midway in late 2025 and runs all the way through 2027. It is covered mainly through federal dollars. We also mentioned the Lorain Midway, which creates a bikeway network through town for 1.8 miles. That's technically happening along Lorain Avenue between the Hope Memorial Bridge and West 65th. I know it's a lot to digest. The city is still working to secure funds for that portion of the project, and there is no firm date on when it will begin. But of course, we're going to continue to follow through and work on another piece featuring that, Mike.
Yeah, a game-changing project for that corridor for sure. So we have to ask, we're moving a part of that road. It's going to be part of that project, right? So is it going to actually cause more traffic, especially when they're building it?
That's the huge concern. You say game changer for sure. So they have completed the feasibility studies. They say no to traffic issues because there is so much empty unused space. Tiffany mentioned that too. Superior will remain open to traffic on both sides during the entire duration of construction. And that is because only the middle of the road will be worked on. Doing this, they say, will also cut down on all of those terrible crashes, guys.
I learned something new. I didn't realize that it was so wide because of streetcars. So interesting. Makes sense. Thanks, Mike.